Hey, Kimberly here. And I was just having this thought about, man, I remember thinking, like, I want to be an entrepreneur. I don't want to work for another person. I don't want to keep printing off these resumes. And I wondered if I would ever be that. I wondered if I was just destined to be at a desk job and work in a toxic environment and live paycheck to paycheck. And this is what I'm going to tell you, just really honestly, heart to heart. And it almost makes me emotional, what I wish I would have known then. And we're in Angel Fire, New Mexico right now. We actually have a second home here. We actually just flipped it into an investment property and we still use it, but we just flat out, owned it and didn't rent it out for years. And I share that with you because as I'm sitting here thinking about, like, this is my life, like I just recorded some videos for an upcoming event we're going to do. And I get to create videos like this. Like, this is my life, and what I wish I would have known, if you don't know my story, I actually struggled with alcohol abuse for over a decade, runs in my family. And when I had my daughters, they're a year and a half apart, Addison and Elise, I actually had postpartum depression with both of them, but I didn't know what it was. And after that, it just got worse and worse. And alcohol just became my coping mechanism. And when I had Elise, my second, I was actually let go from my job. They eliminated my territory. So I actually was unemployed when I had her. But we had just moved into a brand new house, bought 2 new vehicles, right? We're living the American dream. And I think sometimes you make those purchases because you think that means something about who you are when you are extending yourself and you don't even have the money for it. It's like that keeping up with the Joneses. So we're in a mess. 6 figures of debt. And it felt like it was my fault because I was the breadwinner. I was the one that was managing our finances. I was the one saying, yeah, we can afford that. And we couldn't. And the depression got worse. And so I took a job locally and it was a very toxic environment. There was a bully there. The general manager, he would walk into my office. I kid you not. I was on commission. So we needed this money to pay for groceries. He would walk in my office and just be like, oh yeah, we're removing that off your commissions. You're not getting paid out for that. He would just randomly choose not to pay me. It was just awful. So when I learned about network marketing, I was like, gosh, there's people doing this on social media. Maybe I could learn how to do this. And I didn't want to do it the way I saw it being done. So I started watching webinars on YouTube, which is why I love YouTube so much. And I thought, okay, I gotta learn from somebody, like sign up with a coach and learn. So I didn't have any money for it. And I invested in a coach. I started learning about social media. And what I realized though, is that I started self-sabotaging again. I don't know if you can relate to this, but you have some success. So maybe you're posting and you're being consistent, you're getting some leads, or maybe you have your best month. And then the next month's just crap. Well, that's actually self-sabotage. It's actually you going back to your old ways because your subconscious mind doesn't want to change. And it's really hard to make changes. It really is. I think we think, you're supposed to meditate and suddenly just be awesome. And it doesn't work that way. I have to work on myself every single day. So in the summer of 2017, one day I woke up and I was just like, Addison and Elise were 1 and 2.5. And I knew that I could change our situation. There was no more excuses. I was seeing people doing it online and I was like, they're doing it. I can learn from them, but I can't learn from them and change until I work on myself because I hated myself. Every day I woke up feeling hungover. I had regret every day. And I knew I wasn't the mom that they deserved. And I wasn't the mom that I wanted to be. I wasn't the wife I wanted to be. And I hope you can relate to this. I hope that somebody watches this and says, you know what? She's right. Enough is enough. I choose. It's up to me. So I enlisted professional support. And I had tried, in the past, but I was like, no, I'm going all in. I'm going to do whatever I have to do to overcome this. So when I enlisted professional support, she had me working every single day to rewire my subconscious mind. So I had to meditate. I had to do journaling. I had to write stupid affirmations every day saying I was awesome and I was amazing. And I'm writing it going, yeah, right. I'm not, I was still struggling with the alcohol abuse. And I kept writing and I kept doing it. And I just said, we did hypnosis. And every day I did not want to do it. I did not have the time for it. I didn't want to do it. I kept just not wanting to. I was resistant to the whole thing. And I was also fighting. I was fighting for my life. I was fighting for my family. And I just kept doing it. And I kept going. And it took 6 weeks of that every day. It's brutal. It was brutal. But big change is brutal. Overcoming addiction is brutal. And seeking help is brutal. It's hard. And one day I woke up and I was like, I am good. I am worthy. I am valuable. I am a good mom. I am a good wife. I can do this. I am going to change my family tree. And that was August 1st of 2017. And I've been celebrating sobriety every day since. And I share that with you because it wasn't until I started seeing myself differently that my outer world changed. You know, you can put fake lashes on and can get, I have hair extensions because I just love big hair and it's easy. You can get your hair done and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter until you do the inner work. It is always mindset before mechanics. Hey, Kimberly Olson here. I wanted to interrupt this really quickly to tell you something coming up that's super important and awesome and you want to be a part of it. It's my multiple streams to multi-millions workshop. I'm going to teach you how I've built up to almost 30 streams of income. Almost all of them are online. And being able to tap into this intel, I'm going to give you a workbook for the workshop. I'm going to give you my guide, the ultimate guide to nailing your niche on social media, and the Lazy Girl's Guide to Making Bank, which has my favorite 50 ways to make money on social media. Like, this is jam-packed. So click the link below to register and I will see you there. So you know me, I'm always promoting all our cool things we're putting out there. And I want to teach you the strategies and I want to teach you how to crush social media and your brand. And I'm here to tell you, it's not going to last. It's not going to work until you do the inner work. And we do have tools within our community. I would encourage you to step into our membership program, The Vault. When you do the intake, it'll actually take you through a curated course list that I put together for you, but all of them include mindset work. And you're probably, if this is really landing with me, you're probably going to want to seek coaching, therapy. I wouldn't necessarily just say, go see a therapist. I would make sure that that's somebody who's going to work with lasting change, your subconscious mind, cognitive behavior therapy, just that deep work. And we have resources in our community of those that could help you. And, just getting started, maybe just working with me will do the trick. I can't make any claims for that, but I want you to know the work I've done on myself, I put that into my work that you see here with Gold Digger. So when I'm teaching reels and I'm teaching branding, I'm working on your mindset. I'm working on your self-confidence. I'm helping you cast the vision. I'm helping you see yourself sitting here in gratitude. Because before I saw myself the way I see myself now, I didn't think that this was possible. I didn't think I was good enough. I didn't think I deserved it. I really didn't. I thought that's just who I am and that's just how it's going to be. And I'm here to call bullshit on that. That's not your truth. You get to choose your truth, just like I did. And I want you to look at my channel and I want you to look at my social media following. We have over 10,000 students that have gone through our courses and programs. If I wouldn't have done that work, I wouldn't be doing this video right now. There is somebody out there who needs your help. There is somebody out there that is struggling and they're sinking and they're drowning. And we're not here to save people, but they're reaching their arm up going, I'm ready. Help me. There's somebody out there that needs your message. The mission that you have, the vision, I believe that God has planted that in your heart. And I believe it's our duty to honor and cultivate that dream and not give up on it no matter what. So thank you for being who you are to watch this right now, all the way through. If you're watching this right now, that says a lot about you. Thank you for holding space for me to share my heart with the hopes that me being raw and real with you moves you in some way to make the change that you need to make to change how you see yourself and ultimately to change your world and your family tree and impact somebody else's life. So I hope this is helpful. Share this with somebody if you think it would help them. Share it out social. If you do, I don't mind. I don't mind the waterworks. Just tag me at the Gold Digger Girl. I'd love to give you a shout out for that. So thanks for watching. Until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. We'll see you soon.